各位领导、来宾
Dear officials, guests, ladies and gentlemen, the 2012 International World Cultural Symposium is now officially launched. For this symposium, it is co-organized by the International Horticulture Society and Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University, while supported by Anhui Agricultural University and Nanjing Forestry University. First of all, please allow me to introduce the officials and VIPs on the stage. Vice President of Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University, Professor Paul. And Mr. Andrew Wong, coordinator of the IUFO Division 5. Ms. Li Zhongying, President of the International Horticulture Society. And Mr. Alfred Andre, the Professor Emeritus, Emeritus Past President of the World History Association. And Harvard. And also Tara Martin, following the Howard Rosen. And Professor Fang Liqing from also Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University. And Professor Bao Zhiyi, also from the Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University. And Professor Wang Xufeng from the Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University. Present here, we also have Professor Harvey Green, Professor of History at Northeastern University, Massachusetts. And Peter Bass, Professor Emeritus National Librarian of the Netherlands. And Mr. Steve Ambrose, Senior Research Fellow, United States Forest Service. And Mr. He Wenbing, also from the International Horticulture Society. And Professor Paul Sugar from the University of Indiana. And Mr. Xiao Yuanding, Taiwan Contemporary Export Master. And also well-known senior pioneer, and Professor Wu from the Northeastern University. Professor Cheng, Professor Hu, also from the East China Forestry University. And Mr. Li Kowei from the Traditional Chinese Instrument Society, and Associate Professor Liu Cheng, School of Architecture at Tsinghua University. And Professor Penfield, College of Science and Technology, Nanjing Forestry University. And researcher Zhang Leping from the Institute of Archaeology of Zhejiang Province. And Director Xu Jinqiu from Sichuan. And also Professor Dean College of Liberal Arts and All Dalian Nationalities University, Professor He Shengwen. And Professor of Guangxi University for Nationalities Center for China Asian Studies, Professor Huang Xinqiu. Professor Wei Xuping from Northwest Forestry University, Professor Qiu Zhenzhu, also from the same university.
浙江农林大学工程学五彩科学技术学科带头人马林飞教授。
And Professor Ma Lingfei, the leader of this discipline, also from the Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University, and Chairman Jing Songchen from Changzhou Kuhn Factory Limited, and also present from Art Museum Minster Furniture, Mr. Lei Puwei, and also Mr. Zhang Zhicheng from the Suzhou Shangshan Workshop Construction Engineering Company, and from Qinmin Wood Research Association, Mr. Gao Zhusheng. Present here, we also have the guests from Taiwan, Shanghai, Jilin, Liaoning, Inner Mongolia, Shanxi, Sichuan, Hunan, Guangxi, Yunnan, Jiangsu, Anhui, Fujian, Zhejiang provinces, and we have more than 100 attendants. We also have some officials from our universities and also the representative of the faculty from our university. Hereby, on behalf of the organizers, I'd like to extend my warmest welcome to all of you. Now, the first session of this opening ceremony, we're going to give the floor to Vice President Bao from Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University to deliver the welcome speech.
Respected guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. At the turn of autumn fall, which is warm and romantic, we have gathered together from all the world. We have guests get together here at Zhejiang ANF University, which is in the ancient city of Lian, close to the Tianmu Mountains, and we're at the lake of the Eastern Lake for this 2012 International World Culture Symposium. This symposium is not the pageantry for the international world academia, also it's the great thing for the Zhejiang ANF University. Here, on behalf of Zhejiang and the ANF University, I would like to extend our gratitude and congratulations to the opening of 2012 International World Culture Symposium, and also would like to extend our welcome to all these guests and leaders for this symposium. International World Culture Symposium was summoned and promoted by IWCS, and we have the enthusiasts from all over the world participating in this pageantry, and it has been continuously held in China for 6 years. And we get the warm response from the experts from natural science, human and social sciences. And the study has been more profound each passing day with fruitful results and influential benefits. And this International Culture Symposium 2012 will focus on the re-exploration and the new orientation of wood culture as a theme to conduct the discussions related to the foundation, the basis, the application and the practice of wood culture, and convinced that there will be the further facilitator to development of study and examination of international wood culture. Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University is the multi-university related to the agriculture and forestry. It was established as early as 1958 with 54 majors with enrollment of 24,000 staff, and we pay attention to the study and technological teaching and research related to the wood materials. In the very beginning, we have two major related to timber and to timber foresting. Together with the support of the sister universities, the material and the technological progress we may achieved. In 2009, we established the research center related to the state level wood resources comprehensive usage with the approval of our Ministry of Science and Technology, and we got the priority and the key lab and laboratories of Zhejiang province with new breakthroughs in research. And we were awarded to the second prize of invention and the second prize of national scientific and technological progress. Meanwhile, the wood science, wood technology enjoys more exploration in the study of wood culture. That is what in our university is aiming at establishing internationally renowned eco and biological innovative university. So to that end, we have the culture brand, among others, wood-loving activity as the exemplar of the combination of scientific technology and culture and arts. This activity was awarded the best prize by Ministry of Education in 2011 for the construction of a culture endeavor in the universities. Of course, we pale in comparison to our peers in terms of the exploration of wood culture. However, we believe that through this symposium and through the exchange of ideas, there will be a profound influence to the construction of this major in our university. In particular, for study and construction of wood culture, will have a bigger step forward. Last but not least, I wish the 2012 International Wood Culture Symposium can be a success and with you all the best, both in work. Thank you all. Many thanks for Mr. Ho's excellent opening remark. Now the floor is given to Mr. Andrew Wong, who is coordinator of IUFR Division 5, to deliver his opening remarks.
谢谢你. I speak in English. The Honorary President of the Zhejiang Forestry and Agricultural University, Professor Bao, President of IWCS, Dr. Shi Jun-Yun, distinguished guests and delegates. It is with great pleasure that the IUFRO, which is the International Forest Union of Forest Research Organization, the Forest Products Division, accepts the opportunity to co-sponsor the 2012 International Wood Culture Symposium, which is organized and sponsored by IWCS and the Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University, and is held in this fine city of Lin'an, Zhejiang. This symposium covers the technical and social aspects of managing the cultural heritage of wooden artifacts and products, and the involvement of industry and educational sectors, and it carries a well-defined theme: rediscovery and new approaches to wood culture. Equally significant is the location of the meeting close to the historic ancient wooden architectural sites, such as the Tianmu Mountain, the Anji Bamboo Exposition Garden, and the ancient town of Wuzhen. As shown by the distinct cultural heritage of Zhejiang province, indeed, China is full of ancient history that captivates any visitors to its shores. This symposium has gathered a number of leading scientists from China and abroad to share their interests about the cultural heritage and appreciation of wood products from various regions, providing insights also about the conservation strategies, test research methodology, and its application. We have considerable opportunity to listen to and to interact with these speakers over the duration of the symposium, as well as the post-conference tours. Let me take this opportunity to briefly talk about UFRO and its beneficial interaction with like-minded organizations such as the IWCS and your university. UFRO is a non-profit, non-governmental international network of forest scientists. Its goal is the promotion of the global cooperation of forest-related research activities, and in doing so, helps enhance the appreciation of the ecological, economical, and social aspects of forests and trees and wood. A responsibility also characterized by IWCS and the university. UFRO disseminates scientific knowledge to stakeholders and decision makers and contributes to forest policy and forest management globally. Specific UFRO policies stress on strengthening research for global benefit, international cooperation and communication, like what we have here, and similar to what this conference is doing. Now, UFRO Forest Products Division, to which some of us belong to now, engages in all forms of wood science and technology research interests through some 30 research units that's been formed within this division. Units dealing with the fundamentals of wood science to various wood processing activities, non-wood resources, ecologically sustainable wood production, and as well as wood culture exists within this Forest Products Division. These units are led by research unit coordinators and deputies who voluntarily team up to sustain a network of like-minded wood scientists, academics, or interest groups globally for the benefit of forest products research and communalization. Well, a new research unit in the UFRO Forest Products Division, which focuses on the protection of wooden cultural artifacts, is also being recently formed, for your information. Well, I would like to applaud the excellent example of the IWCS that has not long ago become a member of UFRO, and since about 2007, and has formed a notably active UFRO research unit, which is called Research Unit 5.10.01, and at the moment is being led by Dr. Howard Rosen, who is the gentleman sitting here. And he has collaboratively held a number of successful wood culture meetings prior to this today. I should say too that UFRO D5 is also particularly unique by hosting a regular Division 5 conference once every 4 or 5 years. The D5, or the Forest Products Division Conference, was successfully held recently in July in Portugal. And the next Division 5 will most likely be held in the year 2016. And on behalf of UFRO, I welcome all of you to consider attending this highly charged Forest Products Conference organized by UFRO in the next 4 years in 2016. I'll let you know where it will be held soon. Now, finally, I would like to thank Professor Jin Junde, the Dean of the Engineering School, his colleagues of the university, and Mike Howe and his team, Su Jinling and Chen Yao of IWCS, for their hard work in putting together this important international wood culture symposium, which I'm sure the attendees will find most rewarding. Thank you very much.
下面请国际木文化学会会长许宗云先生致欢迎词，欢迎。
Dr. Bao, and distinguished guest, and then my dear friend from China in this room. It is a great pleasure for me and a great honor for me to be here to present the International Wood Culture Society, to welcome you here to participate in the International Symposium on the rediscovery and next approach to the wood culture. As the President Bao mentioned, this symposium was organized by Wood Culture Society and the Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University, with the support from the Anhui Agriculture and the Forestry University and the Nanjing Forestry University. In 2007, the International Wood Culture Society was formed by Mr. Mike Wenbin Ho as a non-profit, non-governmental international network of material of wood professional dedicated to the education and the promotion of the wood culture. In early this year, my good friend Howard Rosen presented a rather comment in the Society of Wood Science and Technology of the United States, and talking about wood culture and the research. And that is a very wonderful article. I really recommend all of you get hold of that paper, and so you can better understanding about the wood culture and society. But I'm going to be here to borrow a couple of phrases with the permission from Howard Rosen, and to read actually the content of his paper about the wood culture society. The wood culture is an interdisciplinary science area which provides a better understanding of the use and social aspect of the wood from cultural perspective. Research in wood culture improves people's relationship with nature and open new ways to understand wood from an economic, environmental, and social value perspective. And this is a wonderful description of the wood culture, the mission of the Wood Culture Society. And today we get together here and in this beautiful campus of the Zhejiang Agriculture and Forestry University, and on this the symposium to discuss and then to exchange the current issue and to identify the next stage of the development in wood culture. And may I wish that we all put our effort and then make our contribution and to put our impact on the promotion of the beautiful three-letter words. Wood is good. And with this, I actually, when I come in last night, we are very able, the secretary of the Wood Culture Society prepared a Chinese welcome speech for me to read to you. And I may I ask Mr. Su she prepared very nice the welcome speech, so may I ask her to come up to the stage and to make that speech for everybody. Please welcome.
我很荣幸，我们会长哈在这个时候
Honored that our president introduced me to the stage, and on behalf of International Horticulture Society, I'd like to extend my warmest welcome and sincere thanks to all of you. For International Horticulture Society, we will pursue the concept of wood is good. And with efforts in the past few years, we have made some progress. And meanwhile, it is widely recognized. We hope that with this symposium, we can also, by joining with the natural science and humanity and the experts from the industries, so that for this new discipline of wood culture, and we can also contribute to the establishment of the series of the wood culture. And at the same period of this symposium, we also organize this competition for this kind of carpentry work by the college students or the students from the other schools. We also invite you to the first floor, to the college students activity center, and with a 4-hour demonstration, we can enjoy their works. And we're also very honored to have invited Professor Yang Ping from Japan. Madam Yang, who is also the member of the X committee from the Japanese competition. We are very honored to have Madam Yang. Besides that competition of the carpentry works, tomorrow afternoon, we also have a drawings competition for the elementary students that I love the wood. And we also have a demonstration for the wood art. We hope that you can enjoy the events. And after the symposium, we will organize our team and experts to do a visit. We'll pay the visit to Wuyuan and in Jiangxi, and also to Anhui, to pay visit to the traditional Anhui architecture. Hope that you can join us in that activities. For this symposium, we are so grateful to the Engineering Institute, especially Professor Yin from the Zhejiang Agricultural and Forestry University, and also the Provincial Science and Tech Association, and also the support from UFRO Division 5, and also your participation. I'd like to wish a complete success to all of you for making this symposium happen. Thank you. Thank you for the welcome remarks. Dear officials, 2012 International Wood Culture Symposium has completed the opening ceremony. Please go to the gate of the library. We'll take a group photo.